Hi everybody, this is Tara with Vacations by Tara. My topic today is going to be airlines and flight cancellation and delays, because if you've been watching the news, you know it's bad out there. So, airlines have staffing shortages, which not only means that flights are getting canceled, that means bags are not getting on planes. So, first we're going to cover what to do about flights, and then we're going to talk a little bit about your bags. So, the best thing you can do is, as soon as you get your record locator, go ahead and sign up for flight notifications on the airline app. That will keep you up to date. It will notify you every time there's a change. But there are times when there are so many cancellations and changes that the apps cannot keep up. So as your flight is getting closer, and I'm talking the week of, even up to 2 hours before you depart, like when you're getting to the airport, keep checking the app. Get on the app, get on the website, check it manually. Don't rely on it to send you notifications. Especially if you start hearing on the news, there's lots of changes in notifications, check. So, if your flight is delayed or canceled, you will be able to rebook from the airline app also. Now, if you're in the airport, depending on the circumstance, like the custom lines take 3 hours and you miss your next flight, you cannot rebook from the app in that situation. But your best bet is to try to rebook from the app if at all possible. You can't call it in because they're going to tell you to go to the counter at the airport. I can't call it in because they're going to tell me to tell you to go to the counter at the airport. So try the app first, or the website. If you don't have the app, you can just get on the website and enter your record locator number. It will let you rebook from there. If you've missed your flight for something else, like a customs line being too long, then you do have to go up to the desk, and those lines are pretty long right now, so just be patient. It's not the person working the desk's fault, and it's frustrating for everybody, including them. So depending on why your flight was delayed or canceled, they could offer you meal reimbursement, hotel reimbursement, or vouchers. And depending on how so they can give you those things. We're going to talk about bags in a minute. Let's go talk about bags. Because of this, always make sure in your carry-on you have all of your valuables, your electronics, your travel documents. So if you're going on a cruise, don't put your travel documents or anything you need for the cruise in your checked bag right up front, in your carry-on. All of that goes in your carry-on. And make sure you have at least one change of clothes, a couple pair of underwear in there. I typically take, depending on my location, a bathing suit, a change of clothes, and something to wear that's decent for dinner in my checked bag, or in my carry-on. So, flights delayed or canceled, try to rebook from the app or go up to the counter. What to do if your bags are lost, because that's happening a lot. So first of all, some preventative. A lot of people with iPhones are getting AirTags. There are Android-friendly options out there. I think Tile is one of them. There are some others. That's going to help you if they're just completely lost. You might be able to tell the airline where they're at, and they can find them then. So a lot of people are doing that. The second thing to do is, like I said before, make sure you have stuff in your carry-on. I know some of us don't like to carry a lot of stuff on the plane and be bogged down with that, but this summer, I'm saying if you can get everything into a carry-on, carry a big carry-on. Make sure it fits under the seat or in the overhead. So make sure of the dimensions. With your airlines, I'm saying pack as much as you can in your carry-on because it's pretty bad right now. But make sure you have at least the things that I mentioned before in your carry-on. Medications, valuables, electronics, changes of clothes, underwear, all of that goes in your carry-on. So if the airline doesn't get your bags to wherever you get off the plane at, that's a delayed bag. So if it is delayed more than 24 hours, they will reimburse you. That amount, I believe, varies across airlines. So they will reimburse you. Make sure if your bags are lost that you save all of your receipts to do with that. So then if they are more than delayed, if they're actually lost, then they will pay a little bit more. But, so that's kind of depend on the airline's timeline, what they consider. So your first bet is to get the airline to reimburse you. And then, hopefully you've purchased travel insurance, because travel insurance also covers you back up to those flights, delayed, canceled. Depending on how long they're delayed and canceled, your trip insurance might kick in and pay for some things that the hotel might not. Your coverage is going to depend on your insurance coverage. That's all stated in your coverage. You can call the insurance company and find out. But it's all in your insurance coverage, what it will cover and how much it will cover. So, bags lost or delayed, and try the airlines first, then your travel insurance. Lastly is try your credit card that you booked your trip with. Some credit cards offer trip delay cancellation help. You can possibly get some reimbursement from them too. So again, it's super important. If any flight delays, cancellations cause you to spend money on hotels, food, renting a car, buying new stuff, check with the airline, then the insurance, and then your credit card that you booked the trip with, and see if that insurance covers you. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm not a licensed insurance agent, so I cannot answer specifics. That will be up to the insurance company that you bought your insurance with. If you're traveling this summer and you do not have insurance, call me. We can get you inexpensive insurance that will A, cover you medically if you're leaving the country, B, cover flight delays, cancellations, blah, blah, blah. Now, I will tell you that some insurance does not cover flight delays due to staffing shortages. That's up to the airlines to cover that. So, your insurance, again, your trip insurance doesn't cover everything, but it can help, especially if it's like a weather delay or something like that. So, you're going to call me if you need insurance, and have fun traveling this summer. The most important thing is to pack your patience. The airports are crowded, they're very busy. Your major tourist destinations are all very, very busy this summer. So just be patient, be kind, and have a wonderful time. Bye, guys.